Hello and welcome back to the Pass the Turn stream with myself, Aaron Francis, and today we are looking at playing some arena. Whoops, I just had my chat box up by accident, bear with me. Still learning how to do all this at the same time and not get flustered. It's difficult, it's very difficult. So yeah, I'm platinum now on here. So I've got a platinum rating and I'm getting my ass handed to me at the moment. So yeah, platinum tier 4 constructed rank, and I'm starting to run into some massively valuable cards which are just kicking my ass at this stage. I'm still running a sort of Rakdos Demon Berserker tribal deck, and as much as I love it, it does have its issues. It does have its issues. So yeah, I mean, let's get straight into it, shall we? Say hello if you're in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. So let me just go straight into it. What's the quest for today? Cast 20 white or black spells and yeah, just earn wins, I guess. So that's cool. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be able to cast some black spells because I've got loads of black in this deck. Demon Berserkers, standard ranked. Let's go. So I hope everyone is having a lovely old day. I've just been down the Greyhound Stadium, putting a little shift in this morning. So I've done a lot of steps today. So I've rewarded myself with a full fat energy drink, which I drink a lot of, to be honest. Okay, so what we got on our starting hand, we have 2 Swamps a Mountain, Feed the Swarm, Heartless Axe, so a lot of removal and a looter card, so let's keep this. Playing Jean Pilot. Let's play a Swamp and pass the turn. And again, direct challenges are of course welcome, so if you want to challenge me, that would be absolutely fine. By all means, just drop a comment in the section below or in the chat. I'm going to play an Immersturm Raider, and then I'm going to cycle off this Heartless Act to draw another card. I always like chucking removal in the graveyard because the opponent must be like, he's chucking away prime removal? That's an absolute Rakdos thing to do, of course. I drew another Heartless Act anyway, because this deck is just removal central. Let's play a Bloodsky Massacre, my favourite card in the deck, just because it makes such a beautiful token. And let's attack for 2. Bang, bang, bang. Lovely old job. Lovely old job. Okay. Hasn't done anything. Okay, so whenever I attack with Berserker, I draw a card, which is lovely, because I've got 2 Berserkers to attack with. So let's attack with both and draw 2 cards. Lovely old job. Look at that. Sweet. I've got a Magmatic Channeler and some more removal. So obviously the Magmatic Channeler is good because obviously it becomes a 4/4 when you have more than 4 or more instant or sorcery cards in the graveyard. And I'm just slinging loads of spells in this game, so it's going to be good, I think. And let's just foretell this for the crack. Not for the literal crack, but you know. Well, you could sort of foretell for the literal crack. Who knows? Whatever you want to do. He's conceded already! And he had World Championship sleeves. Boo. Booyah! Platinum tier 4. So yeah, already we won a game. That's very surprising. I don't know, maybe they were just land screwed in that game. I don't know. Yeah, Demon Berserkers, loving life. I've got my reward already. Claim prize. Thank you. So I've nearly got enough to get another pack. And I'm trying to get some common wild cards at the moment just because I want more Feed the Swarms. Enchantments are a bit of an issue in my deck. I can't get rid of enchantments at all. So black and red, you know, Feed the Swarm is pretty much the only answer, really. There isn't really much else apart from sort of, you know, Meteor Golems, but that's like 7 mana for destroy target permanent, and that's, by that point, Demon Berserkers are pretty much dead in the water, I'd say. Ninja Far. 3 lands again with some removal and some card draw, so that's good. Getting some good lands this time. Normally I'm getting screwed with lands. So yeah. World Tree Sleeves, lovely. So let's play an Immersturm Skullcairn first, because it comes in tapped. If anybody didn't know, I'm a huge metalcore fan. Used to be a vocalist in a few different bands. They're taking their sweet time. Come on, Ajani. It doesn't take that long over there, does it? Well, mono white. It might do, actually, to be fair. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. Come on. Thank you. How long does it take to lay a land? Right, let's play a... Do I throw away all of my removal to fuel other cards in the deck, or do I just leave it? I think I'll just leave it for now, don't I? See what they play. It's a sorcery, so... I mean, Cathartic Reunion, you want to be using it when you don't have any other choice, really. I mean, it's great for chucking away cards if you've got the sort of the Spell Eater Wolverines and the Magmatic Channelers in hand to use with it, but I wouldn't. I've learnt not to just chuck away hands, especially early on. Another Akuum Hellhound. Okay, whatever. Just go with it. I should have murdered one of them, really, but never mind. They're both going to get the buff, aren't they? I should have Heartless Acted one of them. But I think there's probably going to be worse threats to deal with. So I'm just going to take the damage for now, probably. I can get the card of Doomscourge out and make him attack me next turn anyway, so we'll see. Yes, resolve the landfall triggers. Yes, resolve the landfall triggers. When it attacks other creatures you control, get +1/+0 to end of turn. Wow, it's pretty aggro-y. It's pretty aggro-y. Let's get rid of a Heartless Act. It's got haste as well, isn't it? Oh man. Oh man. Destroy one of these Akuum Hellhounds. And take 4. Still quite a lot of damage. Well, 5 early on. So let's play this. And should I just kill both of them? Well, I can't. I haven't got enough mana anymore. Great. See, I'm not great at sequencing my plays. But, you know, these things happen. So I guess I could just get him to attack me with Card of Doomscourge. So let's do that for now. Let's just make them attack me. And then I can choose. I'll probably block the Bolt Hound, to be honest. Unless he just kills a Card of Doomscourge outright, which is definitely a possibility. Looks like he's mono red at the moment. Mono red aggro. Potentially. And I'm black and red aggro. But I have a tribal theme, so I'm cooler. Again, if you are watching, I'd love to hear you in the chat. Don't really have... Oh, damn it. That means he can kill Carter now. Great. Okay. Fantastic. Because the Bolt Dog's going to attack. They're all going to attack. All of them. Wow, that's a good card, though. They're all 3/2s, so I guess I have to block this thing. Because they all have to attack, so... Man, I reckon this deck's probably got quite a lot of haste in it. It is mono red, so I guess I should probably be taking care of the Bolt Hounds, but never mind. Oh man, yeah, he's doing so much damage to me. So much damage. Right, so now I can kill both of them. So let's Scorching Dragonfire one of them. And then let's murder the other one. Kill his creatures. So he's going to burn through his hand quite quickly as well, I imagine, but it's just the haste which is the thing that I'm not going to be able to keep up with, I don't think. 3/1 can't block. Okay. Create a 1/1 dinosaur with haste. Okay, yeah, so haste is what I'm trying to beat here. And I'm probably not going to be able to do that now, so that's Cathartic Reunion. Just discard these cards. Draw 3. That's not great. I can do a Feed the Serpent on the big thingy. So that just exiles that, gets rid of that. But I think I'm still going to lose the race in this game. I'm still going to lose the race because I'm slow. Yeah, I should have dictated the tempo early on by just killing the Akum Hellhounds. Yeah, Anax is just ridiculous as well, isn't he? I'm just going to die from 1-1s. Oh, here we go. Loads of different things going on. I can't really do much. I can survive one more turn if I get rid of Anax, but that's pretty much it. Let's go next. End turn. I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing. I got out-aggroed in this game. Absolutely out-aggroed. I'm still alive unless he pumps him. I'm sure he can just pump. There we go. Dead. Dead, dead, dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Defeat. Rank goes back down again. So I don't think I'm ever going to get past this sort of platinum tier, especially with the card pool that I currently have. I probably could delve into more colours. But I just love this deck as I've built it, and it's got me quite far, so I'm just going to keep bowling with Rakdos team and Berserkers. I don't think my rank can drop below platinum once you've reached a level, or I don't know, someone correct me, but once you reach the silver, the gold, the platinum, you can't. If you're in the platinum, you can't drop back down to the gold. I don't think. That's a cool avatar. Flibble flip the lost, lovely. So I've got 2 lands. I've got a lot of cheap removal and some card draw, so yes, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep it going. No companion. I thought that was a companion there, but it's not. Gain of life, Bloodfell Caves, lovely. Look at that little homunculus. Fable Passage. Alrighty. Terror of the Peaks, that's always a good card to see. So let's play a Magmatic Channeler just to get some board presence. It's a 1/3 as well, so it can block a majority of the little creatures coming in early, which is always good. And it does give me some card advantage if it does stick around. Obviously, you can tap it, discard a card, and exile the top 2 cards and play them, which is pretty good for hitting land drops in Rakdos as well. Because again, I've got a land drop there with the Immersturm's Skullcairn. Got a lot of removal in hand, so I guess I'm just going to attack for 1 and just build up the Magmatic Channeler. Do I give the Magmatic Channeler what they need by discarding the entirety of my hand and drawing 3? I might just do that. I probably should have done this first because it's 2 cards, not 3. That's fine. Let's get rid of the Feed the Serpent and the Heartless Act then, because obviously the Feed the Swarm can hit enchantments, which is much more valuable. So yeah, just pitched all those cards there, so I just need 1 more instant or sorcery in the graveyard to trigger the Magmatic Channeler, which will then become a 4/4. So that's pretty good rate for 2 mana, to be honest. And I've filled my hand back up. He's got a huge hand over there, though. He or she. Vaxara. So it's like a play on the Zaxara, isn't it? The Hydra. Zaxara the Exemplary. Oh dear. So yeah, if you've noticed, playing a lot more Arena at the moment. Just because it's a fun, easy way of playing Magic online and streaming. It's just something that we're doing a lot more of now. Or what I'm doing a lot more of now. You probably see some other members of the channel do it soon as well, as we just get our setup sorted. So what do I want to do here? At the beginning of your upkeep, exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you can't, sacrifice him and draw a card. So he's going to sacrifice him and draw a card, isn't he? So I guess we play the Immersturm Raider. Cycle off the Murder to give the Magmatic Channeler the buff, which is fantastic. And then just Scorching... No, let's Feed the Swarm. Let's kill Aegon, God of Death. Bye-bye. And then attack for 4 damage, which is brilliant. So Magmatic Channeler is great in the deck. because obviously it's just chock-a-block full of removal. It means that instants and sorceries in the grave, there's going to be a lot there a lot of the time. It's the same with a card called Spell Eater Wolverine, which is also in the deck. Gain control of target creature. What does that do? Gain control of target creature for as long as a Crowan War remains on the battlefield. Oh, okay. So it's my... Is it my turn? Oh, it is my turn. Okay, so attack. One attacker. Next. Damage. 2. Let's play a Swamp. And then let's play a Terror of the Peaks. What are you going to do now? Creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able. Each tapped creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. So all of my creatures are probably going to die here, aren't they? So it's like sort of like a board. It's sort of like a board wipe. I mean, that's quite good in this card actually. Until your next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able. So that's quite good. That could be quite good in this deck because this is all about sort of combat. And there's a couple of sort of combat manipulations. I do need to think about putting in... Oh, bollocks. I do need to... I'm going to discard the card of Doomscourge. Maybe think about putting in some cards that will allow me to gain control of things. So yeah, about doing that. Sacrificing my own creature to draw some cards. Yeah, whatever. That's also another interaction that can go well in black and red, is gaining control of something and then sacking it off to itself to draw those cards, which is nice. So yeah, I'm just going to attack for 7. Brilliant. Now I've just got removal in hand, and then each tapped creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. So yeah, they're going to die, unfortunately, which is a shame. Woe Strider. That can die to Scorching Dragonfire. Exile it instead as well. I don't want that escaping from the graveyard constantly. It's a right pain in the ass. Sacks off village rights anyway, just to get it in the graveyard. Gets a goat. But now I'm all out of cards. This is an issue. This is an issue. So I'm just going to draw land like I did then. So that's poor. That's really poor. That's going to give him enough time to come back, which is quite scary. Does only have a goat on the field right now, but still, it's not looking good right now. It's not looking good. Mill 3 cards, and you may exile a creature or enchantment card from your graveyard if you 2-create a zombie. So he can easily get a zombie. And then it exiles everyone's graveyard, doesn't it? At the end. Oh no, you gain X life away, X number of zombies. Just a zombie matters card, basically. Okay, fair enough. Come on, give me a good card. Or something like a cathartic. Oh no. When it becomes tapped, exile one target card from a graveyard and put a possible counter on it. Sacrifice a creature, it gets indestructible. Okay, so you can give it indestructible now. Because of the fact that he has creatures to burn, which is a shame. Ah, that's a perfect clutch card to kill this Innister Predator, luckily. Which is good. But you can probably just sack it off. Sacrifice creature, gains indestructible. I'm exiling it, mate. What? You can't do anything about that. I'm exiling it. You sacked a creature for no reason. Do I put that? I need that in the grey. I've already got murder in hand, so I need another one. And let's play a mountain and pass. So we get another zombie, I think. Gets another zombie, yeah. To be black and red in standard is quite interactive with your graveyard, like mill and everyone. Another Innister Predator. Oh, come on now. No, that's not going to help. That's not going to help, is it? A Bloodfell Caves. Oh wait, I do have this. So let's do this. Three damage to the face. Discard a card. Play a Bloodfell Caves, gain a life. Bit of redundancy. So he's on 3 life. So That's where I need sort of Immersturm Skellcairns, because they can just deal direct damage to people, which is quite good. So if I had another one, if I draw another Immersturm Skellcairn, I can actually kill them, which is brilliant. Gain some life from the zombies though, which is a bit of an issue. What's it got here? When it attacks, you can exile. Well, when it comes tapped, exile. Oh, another one! Give it up! Another Croaxer as well. So I'm going to discard my hand. Yep, basically, that dies, goes to the grave. That's what I mean, though. When you get to Platinum, you start coming across people that have clutch cards and very good cards. Now, I have some good cards, but I'm building my deck based on theme, based on cards that I like. These players, I mean, this one not so much. It's got cards that are extremely good, like obviously the Titans. I'm pretty much dead now, so yeah, I'm dead. Concede. 5 life he was on. But yeah, I mean, I can't really compete with those sort of cards there. I mean, I burnt out really, really quickly as well. Oh, I'm getting a call. Bear with me. Hello. Pardon? Yeah, I can hear you, yeah. You're right. Yeah, I'm home now, yeah.
Oh, okay. How long did it take you?
About an hour to get back.
Not too bad then.
Yeah. No, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, you alright?
Yeah, I've just fed all the inside, so it's back to one.
My apologies. I got a call. Right then, so let's carry on, shall we? Yes, as I was saying, the cards that you come up against in sort of Platinum and all the ranks above that are difficult to sort of contend with. Because, yeah, I wasn't really interacting at that point. I mean, I burnt out my hand quite a bit, but any suggestions, again, people in the chat, you know, suggest some cards to me. That would be fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I haven't spent any money on Arena. I've literally just gone with, obviously, the Arena codes that you get, as well as the free packs, and all that sort of stuff. So I haven't spent any money on this game. Two lands hand. That's going to be mulliganed, 100%. Oh, I do have an Immersturm Raider and a Bloodsky Massacre. So on that basis, let's keep it. Because I'm a Rakdos player. I don't care. I'm surprised I even got to Platinum, to be fair, with this deck. I mean, it's chock-a block for the removal, and obviously you've seen it in action so far. But again, people at this level they're in it to win. They're in it to get the clutch cards. They're in it to sort of rinse people like me that are just playing for sort of recreational purposes, as it were. Kazandu Mammoth, a landfall, +2/+2 whenever a land enters. Fun. Original. Immersturm Raider, get rid of a murder, draw a card. Bloodsky Massacre number 2. So here we come. Here come the Berserkers. Here come the Berserkers. Here come the Berserkers. Excuse me. How very unprofessional of me. So he's going in with a Mammoth. I might as well block because the Immersturm Raider's done his job. Done his job. Draw a card. Okay, so play a mountain. Let's go with a Scorching Dragonfire on the Mammoth. Get rid of that. Exile it. To the exile pile. And I guess we pass the turn at that point. I probably, in hindsight, because I didn't do anything else on my turn, I should have played the Bloodfell Caves on that turn. But I'm rubbish at the game, as you'll come to expect. Lovestruck Beast. Okay. Can't attack or block unless you control a 1/1. Trail of Crumbs. So a lot of Eldraine still doing a lot of work in Standard. So yeah, Bloodfell Caves now, I guess. Gain a life and then play Bloodsky Massacre. So I get a 2/3 Demon with Menace. Favourite card in the deck. I haven't seen any Bloodsky Massacres getting played in the Standard meta at all. Really, it's literally just me. I swear. I'm the only person that likes to play Rakdos Demon Berserkers. But again, I could be very wrong. Right, okay, draw Swamp. Every time, whenever a Berserker attacks his turn, I draw a card and lose a life, so brilliant. So I'm going to draw a card from this. And what do I want to do? Do I want to exile the Lovestruck Beast? Or just murder it? Or exile it? I think it might have to be exiled. No, let's just kill it. No, let's just kill it outright. See you later. Just kill it outright. Bye-bye. And let's attack with the Berserker and draw a card. Draw a card, lose life. Going out for some shopping, gonna lurk in the chat though. Cheers, Lou. Playing some arena with some Demon Berserkers. Rakdos Demon Berserkers. Absolutely love it. What we got here? What we got here? Bloodfell Caves. Okay, so until the end of my turn, I get a red for each Berserker I control, which at the moment is just one. So, play a mountain. So I've got one float and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available, which is pretty good. So I'm gonna just might as well play another Bloodsky Massacre to get another one of my favourite tokens of the entire format. A 2/3 Berserker with Menace. And then I can play Feed the Serpent or I can play the Valkyrie. So it makes sense for me to play the Valkyrie because she is also a Berserker, an Angel Berserker. So I can capitalise on the whenever a Berserker attacks, draw a card, and then get the payoff at the end. So let's just go with that. Let's go with that. Eradicator Valkyrie. 4/3 Flying Lifelink Protection from Planeswalkers. Or Hexproof from Planeswalkers. And then he can sack a creature, and each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, so that's very, very good. I need to get some more of those for the deck, really. So attack with my original Berserker token. I hope these are actually available. Are these Demon Berserkers actually available? The ones that come with it's token creature Demon Berserker, 2/3 Menace. Are they actually available to buy, do you reckon? Are they available to get? Because I want to get loads of those. I want to make this deck, but for Commander. It would be absolute garbage, but still. Could be quite cool. Rakdos Demon Berserkers, led by Rakdos Lord of Riots. Not Lord of Riots. Well, could be Lord of Riots, because it's aggro-y. But maybe the Defiler, or the other Rakdos one. Or some over black and red Commander. Another Feed the Serpent, and obviously I get there whenever Berserker attacks. I draw a card, so I can draw 3 cards this turn, which is brilliant. Bloodfell enters, I gain a life. So let's attack with all 3 Berserkers. Draw 3 cards, lose 3 life. That seems pretty good. Demon Berserker tokens can be bought. Okay, brilliant. That's good to know. Thanks, Lou. They just look so good. I'm not sure if you've seen the art on them, but they just look so good. Absolute brutes. They're going to blockers attack. Are they blocking with anything? They do have some food tokens though, so they can gain 6 life back ultimately from that. Goose is blocking the Eradicator Valkyrie. I have a feeling there could be a pump spell here somewhere. So, in response to blockers, I think I'm just going to murder the Goose, because I think there's going to be some sort of egg going on there, so let's just get rid of that. So he's got we've got 2 mana left open. So, yeah, okay, resolve. He gets a food token as a result, and then that goes unblocked. It was a bit of it was a chump block, wasn't it? That's a shame. Never mind. And then I guess pass turn. Oh, I could have boasted, but I'll probably boast next turn. Vivian. Whoa! Thank goodness I have my Feed the Serpent left.
This is my paradise.
Thank goodness for that, eh?
Every day is a new mutation.
Clutch removal in hand. Protection from Planeswalkers, though, so you can't do nothing against it, unfortunately. What a shame. And then I get red mana for each Berserker I control, so I get 3 red mana! Look at that. Brilliant. What can I spend it on, though? I can spend it on a Terror of the Peaks, which is nice. Let's just exile Vivian with Eat to Extinction. So, bye-bye. And then I get to look at the top card. It's another Berserker, so I'll leave that on top, just because why not? Berserker Tribal. And let's play a Terror of the Peaks, which is absolute madness. And then attack with everything. I didn't realise that was going to die. Never mind. What I like about Terror of the Peaks is, though, if they want to remove it with a lot of removal, they do have to pay the extra life. Ah, they conceded. Oh, yes. Demon Berserker Tribal, baby. With a couple of dragons thrown in there. Well, just a Terror of the Peaks. I've got 2 of those in there. Do love the Terror of the Peaks. Again, it's one of those mythics that are extremely good. I've got a reward here. Claim prize, 100 gold. So I'm 300 gold away from getting a pack. But I can. I'm 6 black spells away from getting this quest as well. So should we just play some random games, some non-ranked games? Maybe just to get the black spells up. Not worry about the ranking. Let's just play some random games. I find that people will experiment a little bit more in just a normal play rather than doing standard ranked, because standard ranked, as you climb up the ranks, you come across the same sort of decks and you come across the same metas and all that sort of shit that I don't really want to play against the top end stuff, because my deck isn't not top end. So we've got 3 removal spells here, 3 lands, and an Immersturm Looter Raider. So let's keep that. I do love the demons of this set. They're just awesome. Can you make a commander deck from the demons in this set, though? I just don't know. I just don't know if you can. You got Card of the Doomscourge. I did buy one of those recently as well for Thantis the Warweaver's like forced combat deck, but I just don't think it would be good enough as a commander. I mean, it's like a Disrupt Decorum in your command zone. Makes everybody attack each other, which could be quite good, but Thantis does that anyway, and she's a giant spider with Jund access, so I just don't know. So let's play a Immersturm Raider, and I'm going to discard the Scorching Dragonfire to the end of the battlefield trigger to draw a card, and it's a Blood Sky Massacre. Oh yes! I'm just going to call this fucking deck the Blood Sky Massacre, because that's what it is. I'm literally just recreating the Blood Sky Massacre in this deck. That's literally all it is. So let's Blood Sky Massacre now, which is brilliant. Get a 2/3 red Demon Berserker creature token with Menace. He's looking at my Berserkers thinking, oh my goodness. Berserker synergy in standard. Well, it's not standard. It's just normal play, isn't it? So attack for 2 damage with my Immersturm Raider. Attack for 2 damage with my Immersturm Raider. Grasp of Darkness. What does that even do? 2 black for -4/-4 10 of turn. That's quite good, actually. That's a good removal spell. I just don't like the black in its cost. But I say that, but I have murders. But murders can destroy a creature rather than just giving it -4/-4. But that can also get round indestructible gods. So I can see why you have it in there, Omega Man. I can see why you have it in there. What are you going to do? You're looking at my Blood Sky Massacre. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I can see you hovering your little mouse over it. I bet he's thinking, right, so next turn he's going to attack. He's going to be able to draw a card and lose a life because the Immerstern Raider's attacking. Do I want that sticking around? Do I want the Blood Sky Massacre Saga active or not? That is the question. That is the question. Deathless Knight. What does this do? 4/2 with haste. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, return Deathless Knight from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, right, so I need to try and exile that, really, because whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, so I need to exile that, because that's going to be a right issue to deal with. I can just run my Immerstern Raider into it, though. Does it have lifelink? No. So let's attack, draw a card, lose a life. He's not blocking. Oh, he is blocking. Okay, fair enough. Let's damage you then. They just run into each other in combat. They just trade. Absolute Immerstern Raider fighting a Deathless Knight. It's like, raw, fights the battle. Absolute carnage. Absolute Blood Sky Massacre going on right now. Absolute Blood Sky Massacre going on right now. And I've just got removal in hand. I've got Feed the Swarm, I've got Heartless Act, I've got Thundering Rebuke, but it's not instant speed. That's just a, sorcery speed. It's just in there for the 4 damage to type Planeswalker, really. Get a mana for each Berserker I control, which is nothing right now. And then let's play another Immerstern Raider. When it enters, discard a card, then draw a card. I'm going to discard the Thundering Rebuke to draw a card. Again, pitching instants and sorceries to the graveyard is good because you draw into your Spell Eater Wolverines and your Magmatic Channelers, which get buffs from the amount of instants and sorceries in the graveyard. And I'm going to have a lot of removal in hand a lot of the time, so it doesn't really matter pitching a few. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, you lose 2 life. But okay, so you're using a Murderous Rider on an Immerstern Raider, fair enough. Fair enough. So, I mean, the Immerstern Raiders, you know, they're good early attackers. But what they also do is they help you filter through your cards as well. So they're not redundant if they just get removed. So that's just Heartless Act, Murderous Rider. Removal for removal. Just get rid of it. Just kill it. Just kill it. Get rid of it. Make a statement. Hey? Oh, it fizzled because of the no counters. Okay, whatever. So let's just murder that instead. There you go, you're dead. Unlucky. And yeah, I still got to Feed the Swarm in hand if needed. He's got 4 cards in hand. Well, Liliana, Wake of the Dead, has just appeared.
This battle is going to end.
Each player discards a card. Each player who can't loses 3 life. Okay, let's discard a mountain. I'm going to just Feed the Serpent.
You think?
Shall we? Let's just Feed the Serpent, shall we? See you later, Liliana.
I'm a survivor.
And pass turn. You just discarded a card for no reason. Unlucky. My turn. Brilliant. I'm going to pass. Play Bloodfell Caves. I'm going to pass. Still got removal in hand, which is lovely. And I've got an Eternal Thirst in hand as well, which obviously will buff a creature. That's cool. I can remove that with Feed the Swarm, but I'm not going to just yet. So Revenge of Ravens is a good strategy against aggro decks, which is what mine is. So obviously whenever a creature attacks that player, I lose a life and they gain a life. So it's a good way of sort of dealing with... Oh, damn it. He's seeing my hand. He's going to get rid of Feed the Swarm, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to get rid of Feed the Swarm. I don't blame him, to be honest, because that will get rid of Revenge of Ravens. Swamp. Pass turn. So now he can see my hand, all the contents of my hand. So that's annoying. But this is great. Cathartic Reunion. Get rid of my hand, which he knows is there, and draw a full hand of 3. So that's good. And I've got some damage in hand here, instants and sorceries. So I really do need to draw into my Magmatic Channelers and my Spell Eater Wolverines now at this point, because they're going to be the damage dealers. I can't keep another Revenge of Ravens, so again, that's just really annoying. There's a Spell Eater Wolverine. That's what I need. So it's going to be doing 6 damage, but then he's going to be gaining... So I'm going to be doing 4 damage each turn with the Spell Eater at the moment. So that's a bit annoying, because it makes attacking a little bit redundant, because he's going to be gaining 2 life each time. So again, Revenge of Ravens, the fact that he got rid of my Feed the Swarm is a little bit annoying, to be fair. It's a little bit annoying. And now he's looking at the Spell Eater Wolverine saying, oh, that needs to die, because I'm still going to lose 4 life a turn with that out. So I'm still winning the race. Yeah, destroy type creature. Exile type creature with converted mana cost 3 or greater. What is that? Epic Downfall. That's a brilliant card from Eldraine. This might need to go in that deck, in this deck. Heartless Act, again, it's not really doing much. I need to get my damage dealers. It's just not happening right now at all. I feel like he's outrunning me on cards now as well, which is annoying. But I can still just remove the threats that he does. Oh, go away! Revealing my hand. Keeps looking at my hand. How dare he? You choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard and/or hand and exile it. You may cast that card for as long as it remained exiled, and you may spend mana of any colour to cast that spell. So what was he exiled then? So what's he doing with that card? I don't know what he's doing with that card. 1/1 Death Touch. Okay. You know what's in my hands. Let's just get rid of it. Let's just kill it. Exile it. See you later. Cathartic Reunion. Yes, thank you. Right, so let's get rid of these cards again, so he doesn't know what's coming. And let's do some stuff. Let's play Eradicator Valkyrie. Come on. Let's do some things. Next. Next. I feel like this is just a war of attrition, this game. It's just a war of attrition. He's looking at the Valkyries. Looking at the Valkyries thinking, I'm going to kill this. I need to kill this. But even if he doesn't kill it, what's he exiled over there? Feed the Serpent. So he's nicked to Feed the Serpent from me. And he's casting his own Eat to Extinction on it. So I have to contend with the fact that he has a Feed the Serpent available to him at any time. Plus whatever he's got in his hand. So annoying. Pipe of the Swarm. Great. So now he can just get some board state now and then start gaining control of creatures. That's not good. Piper of the Swarm actually used to be in a very early version of this deck. Where I had the Typhoid Rats and all that sort of stuff. Very, very low to the ground. Bronze and silver tier style deck, but ultimately it just got taken out. But yeah, very, very good in this situation where there's nothing going on. It's a bit of a stalemate. He can just create a board state now of rats and then gain control of things, but not unless I Heartless Act. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of the Piper. See you later. And then play a Swamp. But again, at this point, it's going on for too long. Nobody really has a clutch card. So again, it's just waiting for that clutch card now. The war of attrition has grinded to a halt. Castle Lochthwain, again, is going to keep him in the game. We've got keep him in ahead of regards to cards, and I just don't have that privilege, really. I don't have anything of that sort of stature. And he's still got the Feed the Serpent over my head as well. So, it just sucks, man. He's hitting me in the face with rats now. That used to be my old strategy. Just don't know what to do. Just don't know what to do. Eat to extinction. What do I do with that? Do I just cast it? Because I can on a rat. He's just probably going to make me discard it, isn't he? So I might as well just get rid of it. Exile the rat and then look at the top card to see if it's worth keeping there or not. Terror of the Peaks. Library. Thank you. Right, there's a clutch card there. Let's save that. But this is where I wish I had like your Unlikely Aids and Malika Rebirth. I wish I kept them in there because Terror of the Peaks is going to be a #1 target and I don't have any way of saving it. But although I'm playing a mono black deck, so he's going to be able to remove it, but at the cost of 3 life, because you have to target the creature with. So there's the Terror of the Peaks. If I play it, he's going to exile it. So I guess I have to play it though. Then he'll lose 3 life. Or do I just keep it in hand? Let's keep it in hand. But I guess he's probably just going to. No, let's play it. Let's just play it. Just in case he just decides to, oh, discard that card. Discard that card. Look at my hand and discard that card. So yeah, now he's going to feed that to the Serpent. He has to feed that to the Serpent. And lose 3 life. Yeah, feed it to the Serpent, lose 3 life. Go on. I know you want to. Feed it to the Serpent. Might as well say hello. He said hello as well. It's a long old game. We're going to be in it for a long time. I hope you're not watching the stream, Omega Man, because you know that I've got rubbish cards in hand. You can just cast you can just cast it. Oh, he loses 3 life. He looked at the top card, Eat to Extinction. Great card. Very good card. He's just got so much removal, and so have I, but I just don't have the card draw. I don't have the engine that he's got. Well, I'll say that, but I do have 2 cards in hand, but they're garbage. Absolute garbage. Eternal Thirst, I don't think that needs to be in here. I mean, it's a little bit of redundancy with regards to... So I've got a Magmatic Channeler, but that's not going to do anything! Because he's just going to exile it. But I have to play it. I have to play it. Next. He's just going to exile it with Feed the Serpent. Yep, he's hovering over Feed the Serpent. He's gonna feed the Magmatic Channeler to the Serpent. I know it. Coma's getting hungry. Magmatic Channeler's gonna be the Coma's dinner. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Come on. Cast it. Come on. Cast it already. You don't need 20, 30 seconds to decide whether to feed the Magmatic Channeler to the Serpent. You don't need it. Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Coma's hungry. Coma's hungry. Feed me. Feed me to the Serpent. Oh, come on. How long does it take to click on the card and feed it to the Serpent? Oh, he's having a timeout. He's using a timeout. Come on, Omega Man. What's going on over there? Are you okay? Do you need assistance? He's keeping me in suspense here. Is he going to feed the Magmatic Channeler to the Serpent or not? He's going to use another timeout. Maybe his computer's frozen. He's using another timeout. What is going on here? Oh, he's got his own Feed the Serpent. Oh my god, so he's got another Feed the Serpent exiled that you can cast at any time and spend mana as though any colour. But he also had a Feed the Serpent in hand! Oh. Ridiculous. Right, here we go. Immersturm, Skullkern, a little bit of damage on land. That's good. Oh. This is ridiculous. This is the most stressful game I've played on here so far. Another land. Right, so let's get rid of this. Do 3 damage to his face. And he has to discard a card, which is brilliant. Discard a card, please. This is where I need direct damage cards, really. This is where I need direct damage, because at the moment I'm just doing nothing with my turn. Eternal Thirst is garbage in long-winded games. Yeah, I don't know if I need to have Eternal Thirst in there. I think that's probably just going to come out. I mean, it's redundancy in the Rakdos strategy when you're not gaining life, but I don't really need to worry about gaining life in this sort of deck because these games just don't last very long normally. And Eternal Thirst is absolutely useless right now. Absolutely useless. So he's floating loads of mana. What are they going to do? Timeout's going to have to be used again, Omega Man. Harold, come on now. This is ridiculous. Come along now. God, goodness me. I've never had to wait so long. I'm out of drink as well. That's why I'm getting stressed. I'm out of Monster. I need to take a trip to the shop to get some more energy drink. I'm going to be here for absolutely ages, waiting for this guy to decide what he's going to do. God, this is an absolute stalemate. I can't think of anything that will help me either. Can't think of anything that's going to help. Carda's Vicious Return, maybe? That'll bring back Terror of the Peaks. Did I take those out? Did I take out the Carda's Vicious Returns? I think I might have done. Come on, Omega Man. What are you doing? You can't activate his Castle Lothway because he'll die. He's used another timeout. Wow, this is the longest game of Arena I've ever played. He's just said, nice, and I've just replied, thanks. That's the extent of Arena conversation. You click your little avatar and you've got like, hello, thinking, nice, oops, good game. That's the extent of the social interaction in Arena combat. Okay, so I've got a Bloodfell Cave, so that can enter tap to gain a life. That's all I've got, Omega Man. That's all I've got. That's all I've got for you today, I'm afraid. Wow, this is a grind. This is an absolute grind right now. Goodness gracious me. And if anybody heard the phone call earlier, that's my my girlfriend saying, "Have you got the mince out of the freezer for tonight's dinner?" No, I haven't. I said I had, but I haven't. So I do need to get that out at some point. But I don't know if I'm going to get that done today. He's floating 6 black mana. What's going on here? What's going on here? He's floating 6 black mana. What's going on here? I'm shitting myself. Massacre Worm. Brilliant. Doesn't do anything, but still it's a big creature which can break the deadlock. And I guess I just have to hope that I draw into removal. And there it is. Let's murder that. Bye-bye. See ya. And pass the turn. Oh my god, this is a stupid game. That was a clutch card. I mean, he would have been smacking me in the face with 6 damage every turn. I wouldn't have survived that very long. So, yeah, I guess... If I play a creature, it's going to die. It's going to get exiled. If he plays a creature, he thinks it's going to get removed because I'm playing black and red removal. So, at the moment, it's just an absolute, utter grind. And again, he's floating some mana and taking his sweet time to make a decision as to what's going on. Falmar Knight, 1/1 Death Touch. Okay. What else we got? Falmar Knight, 1/1 with Death Touch. Oh, come on. Takes his sweet time. That's okay, I've got all day. That's fine. He's timed out. Right, card of the Doom Scourge. When he enters, he goads all the opponent's creatures, but he's just going to get removed because of the Feed the Serpent. So what do I do? Do I just wait until I get another creature, or do I just let him die to Feed the Serpent? Let's just play. Let's see what happens. You're just going to get fed to the Serpent. You're just going to get fed to the Serpent. Just going to get fed to the Serpent, isn't he? He's just going to get fed to the Serpent. I know it. Go on, just feed him to coma. I know you've got. I know you've got one of my spells there, so just feed him to coma. Go on, feed him to coma. That's it. Hover over your mana. That's it. Remove it from the game. Go on. Use my own spell against me. Take a timeout while you're there. Goodness me. Come on, Omega Man. Do it. Just finish it. How hard can it be? They must be playing this on bloody Windows 3.1, the amount of time they're taking. Probably got Arena installed on a floppy disk. Come on. Right, so let's block this. Block the Falmar Knight. 1/1 with Death Touch. Right, what now? What are they doing now? What are they doing now? They've got 4 black floating. Come on! Seriously? If anybody plays like this, this is ridiculous. How long can you be... Oh. This is infuriating. He's just sat there floating his mana like, what am I doing? I swear he's just trying to get me to concede. Right, another card of Doom Scourge. Let's play another card of Doom Scourge, which he then has to remove. He has to remove the Doom Scourge. This is the longest game of Magic I've ever played on Arena. He has to exile the Doom Scourge. He has to. Come on. Feed the Serpent already. Oh, what is this? Gains lifelink end of turn, gains indestructible end of turn. Oh, great. Another Revenge of Ravens. Oh my goodness. It's getting into some redundancy now. That's it now, isn't it? In order for me to attack successfully and actually deal damage, I have to have a creature with power 4 or more. And Carla's just going to die because of, well, get exiled because of the Feed the Serpent. Absolute garbage. Why am I drawing lands at this point? Doesn't make a difference. Really doesn't. So let's just attack him. Oh, there's no difference, is it? What's the point? Oh dear. Wow, this is ridiculous. It's on 4 life. 4 life. 4 life. And I'm on 18. This is ridiculous. But I'm only doing 1 damage each turn because of the Revenge of Ravens. Swear to God. This is where I need a Terror of the Peaks. Because then I could just... Terror of the Peaks could just deal... Obviously, when a creature enters, when Terror of the Peaks is out, it deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. So... I don't think I'm going to get out of this one. Another Deathless Knight. Well... You can give this lifelink end of turn. So, yeah, he's going to stabilise now. This is it. This is it for me, I think. If anybody's still watching out there, I'm surprised you are, to be honest. This is an absolute grind. Absolute grind. But he's still thinking about what he's going to do. Come on, Omega Man. You have to give your thingy lifelink, because that's the only way you're going to get back into the game. So just do it. Just give him lifelink. End of turn. I have not any blockers. You're going to go and deal 4 damage to my face. You're going to gain 4 life. Okay, right. So I get a Magmatic Channeler, which is another creature, which is a 4/4. So let's just play that, I guess. I guess I just have to whack my Eternal Thirst on the Carder Doom Scourge now, and then he's going to have to deal with it. He's going to have to exile that in response. Surely. No. He's not. Fine. Okay. Let's attack then. I'm going to lose 3. They're going to gain 3, but then they're going to lose 1, potentially. He could give his thingy indestructible and lifelink end of turn, so probably not worth doing. So let's just end turn there. There's no point losing life either, because Magmatic Channeler needs to save me here. But it's probably just going to get exiled. Probably just going to be exiled. That's the card advantage I need, but it's not going to stay around for very long, unfortunately. Dear. 4 life. You can give his creatures lifelink. He's going to have to feed Carder to the Serpent. He has to feed Carder to the Serpent now, because Carder's got lifelink, which is going to gain me some life. But Magmatic Channeler also, he needs to deal with that, because that's going to give me some card advantage. Oh, what a surprise! He's taking his time! Right, so the Resolute Rider is getting lifelink end of turn. Fair enough. What are you going to do now? Okay, so you are attacking with the life linker. I'm going to let that through. No blocks. 4 damage to my face, you gain 4 life. Yes, indeed. Come on. He's still got to feed the Serpent in hand, which is just, well, to the side. For as long as it remains exiled, he can cast Feed the Serpent. So, okay, right. Here we go. Play a Spell Eater Wolverine, which is now a 3/2 double strike. tap the Weaver, discard a Swamp, exile top 2. I can play them this turn. Come on. There's got to be something good in here. I can play them this turn. I can play a Terror of the Peaks if I need to. I've activated the ability. You can respond, of course, but the ability is still going to go. Terror of the Peaks. Right, here we go. Do I feed the Serpent or do I Terror of the Peaks? Do I feed his thing to the Serpent? Just to put pressure on him. Let's feed his lifelinker to the Serpent. Let's feed his lifelinker to the Serpent. Magmatic Channeler being as clutch can be right now. And let's go to combat and attack with the card of Doomscourge. He's going to have to exile the card of Doomscourge because it's got lifelink. So Eternal Thirst is actually putting some pressure on now. So I take back what I said earlier when it was grinding to a halt. Eternal Thirst is giving Carder the value at the moment. I do have to pay 3 life to attack though because of Revenge of Ravens, but if he goes through, I'm going to gain that life back because he has lifelink. So that's fine. I'm going to gain that life back. That's now made redundant Revenge of Ravens. Which is fine. Carder dies as well, but then I gain 2 and he loses 2 because the creature controls dies. Oh no, that's the Eternal Thirst trigger. Never mind, I'm talking garbage. That's annoying because now he can target the Magmatic Channeler with his exile spell, which is annoying. But the Spell Eater Wolverine is still going to get through for 6 damage each turn, which is obviously 3 because of the Revenge of Ravens triggers, and then I'm still going to be taking 3 each turn each time I attack. So the Revenge of Ravens is keeping him in this. I exiled a Terror of the Peaks as well, so one of the Terror of the Peaks is gone. I think they're both gone. So one of them can't be played because obviously it's exiled, and then the other one's in the graveyard, so I don't have any Terror of the Peak draws left on top of the library. I've probably got some Blood Sky Massacres on top of the Blood Sky Massacres. What else have I got? I've got another Spell Eater, another Magmatic Channeler, more removal spells. Don't have any direct damage spells left. I do have the lands that do it, the Skull Cairns, but I don't think... This is ridiculous. This game is madness. And he's still holding that Feed the Serpent over my head, and he's still got 7 cards in hand. And he's looking through my graveyard, looking now as to what he can do. I shouldn't have attacked with Carder. I should have left it to block. I should have left it to block. I think. Should have left it to block. Ah, never mind. Never mind, eh? This is potentially the grindiest game I've probably said that like 5 or 6 times by now. But it's just this game is ridiculous. He's passed a turn. Oh, that's what I need. Immersturm Skull Khan, so another land that can deal some damage. And then let's exile the top 2 cards of my library, discard a mountain, and can play them this turn. What are they? What are they? So Magmatic Channeler doing some work here, which is always good. He said good game again. It is a very good game. It's extreme magic. Extreme magic. The longest game I've ever played on Platinum. He's looking through my library, my graveyard, thinking what can he do here? He can feed it to the Serpent. Murder and a mountain. That's rubbish. That is a rubbish draw. Oh. Attack with the Wolverine, I guess. Revenge of the Ravens triggers. They gain 3 life. I lose 3 life. Then he hits twice. So yeah, that's a race. He's got a Deathless Knight in hand again. I just don't know what can dig me out of this. I just don't know what can dig me out of this at all. What on earth has he got in hand? He's got 8 cards in hand. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand. There must be some gas in there somewhere. I'm sat here with 1 card in hand. There's got to be some gas in his hand. He's still holding the Feed the Serpent over my head as well. He's conceded! Oh! 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 Oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Victory is mine. Wow. We got there. And we got a hefty reward as well at the end of it. Oh, 2 right. That was ridiculous. I definitely hit my quota of black spells for the whole day in that one game. That was ridiculous. And I'm glad I got it on the stream. That was ridiculous. God, I don't know what he had in hand then. He had 9 cards in hand. 9 cards in hand, and he couldn't deal with it. Couldn't deal with what I was doing. So that was ridiculous. Wow, that's. Whew. Okay, right. So let's open a pack for you before I log off for today. So let's open a pack. That game is taking it out of me, and I do need to defrost this mint, otherwise I'm going to get it in the shit later. So let's get a pack. Let's get a Cow Time pack. So I just want to open more Berserkers, and potentially that Haunting Voyage card would be quite good as well. Yeah, let's get a pack. 1,000 gold claim. So what are we going to get? Probably garbage. Oh, we've got Finn the Fangbearer, which is a cool little card. We've got a common wild card, and then we've got a Tegrid, God of Fright. So we've got a legendary creature, God, 4/5 with Menace. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a card, discards a permanent card, you may put that card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So this is, Lou, if you are still in the chat, this is your most hated card for Korvold. Which I've got now. So yeah, you've got Tegrid on the front side, and then Turgrid's Lantern on the back side. Yeah, target player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice non-land permanent or discard a card, and it can untap itself. So that Lantern would have been good in that sort of game, because it just went on for too long. Went on for so long. And none of us had... Well, they had non-land permanents out. They had the Revenge of Ravens out, which they could have sacked to stop the life loss, but that would have also helped my game plan. So maybe Turgrid could see itself go into the deck in opposed to sort of the what are they called? The enchantments, the Eternal Thirsts, maybe. Dwarven Hammer, just another nice little equipment which increases damage, and obviously you can pay 2 and get a dwarf out of it. I've got a common wild card which I'm going to use right now on another Feed the Swarm. So let's go get that now. So let's go to decks, Demon Berserkers. Demon Berserker. Let's go to craft, and then craft a Feed the Swarm again. Feed the Swarm. Just because it's just better than most removal spells out there. So let's craft that. So I've got another one of those now. So let's go back to the deck, and let's take out a Heartless Act for Feed the Swarm. Take out Eternal first for Feed the Swarm, and then take out the other Eternal first for the Terragrid that I just got, I think. That card I just got, Tergrid. wherever that is. Turgrid, where are you? Turgrid. Because it's just nice having a little, like, a little mini Torment of Hellfire on a card, which is also a 4/5 with Menace, so also is good for the aggro. Also, there it is, Terragrid, God of Fright. So that is it. So that's Demon Berserkers again, just wrecking some havoc. And what rank am I now? What am I now? Platinum tier 4 with 1 win. So yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to get out of Platinum tier 4. I think this deck that I've got has reached its limit. Let's play one more. Let's play one more game. Oh, that was just a standard play match as well. That wasn't a standard rank. That wasn't a standard ranked game. That was just a general play game. Wow. Okay. No wonder it was very different. So let's play a standard ranked Demon Berserkers game with the added Feed the Swarm and added Turgrid. Again, standard games are a lot different. They're a lot quicker. Whereas on those ones, those play games, they're probably a lot more sort of experimental. I imagine. So I'm playing Coulter, the opponent. It's got Liliana Avatar, so maybe see some black stuff. Then we got a good hand here, 2 murders, a Bloodsky Massacre, and an Exile spell, and some direct damage in the Skull Cairn. So let's keep that. Play the Skull Cairn first, because obviously it enters tapped. Temple of Silence, again. I need to get some sort of the temples for a Temple of Malice, is it? The red and black one? Temple of Malice? Need to get that for this deck. I need to defrost this mince as well. So this is going to be the last game. Otherwise I'm going to get it in. I'm going to get it in the neck. Right, so we got a card which, whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain a life. So that's fine, whatever. I could Feed the Swarm that, but I think I'm going to need to save that for something else. This is black and white life gain, by the looks of it. Standard. So yeah, that needs to die. Hit me in the face for 2. Fair play. Let's play a Mountain. And let's murder the Righteous Valkyrie. Goodbye. Okay, right then. Let's go. Black and white Orzhov life gain. Castle Lothlin. Features in a lot of the Yara decks. Inscription of Ruin. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Okay, I'm going to discard a Feed the Serpent and a Murder. What does that reveal about my hand? That I've got shit ton of removal, baby! I don't care about instants or sorcerers going to the graveyard, to be honest, because obviously that feeds the Spell Eater Wolverines and the Mad Mounted Channelers. So let's play a Swamp, and let's play a Bloodsky Massacre to get a 2/3 Demon with Menace. One Pokemon Master gamers, hello again. Thank you for joining the stream. How are you today? Oh, they're banishing lighting my Bloodsky Massacre. Bloodshie's Thirst. So removal. Still getting hit in the face by a bloody cleric. So let's play a Swamp. And let's go with a Eat to Extinction the cleric. Shall I do that? Or should I card a Doomscourge? Let's card a Doomscourge, because the cleric's just going to run into Carter then, isn't he? So basically Carter does act as removal in some scenarios. One Pokemon Master Gamers, you've just woken up, have you? What time is it where you are then? Is it Washington, you said last time you were from? I'm just getting whacked in the face by this cleric, so I think it needs to die, actually, unless I bring back the Carder with Feed the Swarm. Get rid of that. Bring back Carder. He enters, then cleric has to attack, which is good. Another Banishing Light! Will you just do one? Do one! Sorry, rest in peace, headphone users. I'm so annoyed with that spell. Right, so he's attacking again with another cleric. So I'm just going to remove this from the game, and then I can smooth over my draw for next turn. I need to deal with this garbage. Right. into extinction. Exile your creature. And Blood Sky Massacre, that can stay on top. Thank you. Draw it, play it. Get a 2/3 Demon Berserker with Menace. Oh, murder! Again! Removal for removal. Right, okay, I got Tegrid. Let's play Tegrid. As the front side. Here we go. Brand new card coming into play. Tegrid. What are you going to do about it? When you get the chance, sometime in the future, come to Colville, Washington. At the moment, I'm on the USA East Coast, so it's 8:30 a.m. for me. Oh, I'd love to come to America at some point. I mean, it's not going to happen anytime soon, is it? Let's be honest, unfortunately. But, yeah, I mean, we will try and get over there at some point in the future. 8:30 a.m. So, yeah, thank you for joining. You are on the tail end of this stream, though, Pokemon Master Gamers. I do have to defrost some meat. Otherwise, I'm going to get it in the neck from my girlfriend. So I do need to do that. So what do I want to do here? Do I want to attack with Tegrid? Get some damage in? Yeah, I think I'll probably win that race. I'll just get some damage in now. Rest in peace for me. Yeah, sorry about that. I'll just have... Oh, Blood Sheath's first. He's killed me and killed my creature again. Right, let's kill his creature again. Ooh, War of Attrition. What a surprise. Welcome to Standard. 1 card v 1 card. Man, I hate banishing lights. They're really annoying. Oh, go away. Ah. Right, Magmatic Channeler is a 4/4, right? It is. It's got to be. It's 4/4. Because I've got loads of instant sorceries in the graveyard. So it's a 4/4. Yes, it is. So, hopefully he doesn't draw a clutch card. Oh, he's drawn a card. Because of his... Well, he's losing life for it. He's going to banish me to another realm. No. Playing another cleric, which gains life. Draw a card, another card, paying life for it. Puts a counter on his creature. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I can't do anything. I can exile the top 2 cards, though. So let's play a Swamp, and then let's play and discard this to exile the top 2 and pay a Terror of the Peaks. Yes, please. Let's get that out. Oh, he could just clutch removal it, though, couldn't he? Just remove it outright. Gain 2 life. Just cleric, and then just remove it. Scry 1. He's keeping it on top. He's probably drawn a clutch card there. Have you drawn a clutch card? No. Oh, baby. That's a clutch, though, isn't it? Another Terror. Eat my ass. That's dead. Attack. With Terror. And enable it. If he wants to remove it, he has to pay 3 life, remember? Which is always good. Which is always good to have. Oh, go away, you smelly eggs! Oh, he's disabled my Terrors of the Peaks. He's on 3 life now, though. He's drawing a card, he's losing some life. What's he got? What's he got? Let's exile the top 2. Oh, do I exile the top 2 with a Channeler? Do I exile the top 2? Or do I just get rid of one of his creatures? Let's do it. Let's take a risk. Let's take a risk. A Swamp and Eradicate a Valkyrie. Let's get that out. Terror of the Peak deals damage to the face. Because it's not an activated ability. Eat my ass. Eat my flames. Yes! Eat my flames. Eat my flames. Eat my flames. Oh, baby. What a good way to end the stream. That was so clutch. Magmatic Channeler again, just ripping people new ones. The Terror of the Peaks was brilliant because obviously his activated abilities couldn't be activated, but it was a triggered ability because it's whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So the Eradicator Valkyrie came in, the Terror was like, oh, there's a Valkyrie, one last bliff of fire. Dead, dead, and dead. So, yeah, So that was a lovely old job. Absolutely fantastic. So thank you all for joining me today. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Lou, for joining. Thank you, One Pokemon Master Gamers, again, for joining us. And yeah, hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And stay safe out there. It's a weird one. But thank you for joining me. Peace.